All right, with the new soldering station, things went quite well. The first PCB is nearly finished. Only 3 things are missing. There was one problem, or better said, one accident happened. I broke one pin of the smallest IC socket, so I have to buy a new one. Otherwise, things went fine. This is the first thing what is missing, and of course I haven't placed the ICs on the sockets before. I won't do this before soldering this last IC socket. The problem with the sockets occurred when I tried to solder them, because at first, according to the description, I had soldered all the other components, not the jumpers here. And when I turn it around, the socket fell off. And I tried different things, and by doing so, I broke one pin. Later on, I came to I got an idea how to do it better, and that worked. I just fixed before turning it around, before turning it around, I fixed the sockets with this tape this way, and then turned them around. And so these 2 sockets went fine. Soldering these 2 sockets, these ones. Can you see it? I hope, yes. So these ones went fine. Here I have to buy a new one. And I was right with the solder. The best results I got indeed, and it was easiest than when I used my old leaded solder and without any flux and the broader tip of the soldering iron. Just by the way, I did not use the printed version of the description, but worked with my tablet and watched the description online. Well, the IC socket arrived, so I could work ahead, and it's done so far. It's not yet tested. So this is the whole product. I've connected to the power supply. The power supply you know already from some of my last diary entrances. Looks good, looks great. And now for the first test in a kind of, well, flying flying arrangement here. I will have to work on the case next. But at first let me try whether it works. So the manual says, by the way, a great manual, really every single step is explained and shown. It's no problem to understand the manual. Some words about the soldering process later. Now I switch on here. I switch on the whole arrangement, and when I switch it on, this LED should start not blinking, but it should light up. So, and wow, it does. Oh, something is wrong. Something went wrong because even the power supply stopped blinking. Nothing. I have really to find it out, because at first it lit up. Okay, I'll tell you later. So I'll test the module with the battery. It's only 9 volt, but it should light up the LED as well as these LEDs, to find out whether the problem is the module or the power supply. So ground and 12. And it worked, and it works. I do it this way so that you can see it better. I hope at least you can see it better then. So ground. Yes, plus it works. And even the LED lights up. Let me do it this way so that you can see it. The LED. So ground and 12 volt. Just a moment. Ground and 12 volt here, and it lights. No problem. Okay, so the problem is the power supply. Well, the problem was the switch of the power supply. I've replaced it and everything works on the power supply side, as you see. Still a flying arrangement, and I've connected the LFO output, switched to square wave of my bearing and neutron, to the clock input of my new sequencer, and as you see, everything works fine. I'm really happy about that. And so, next time, so my next diary video will be about some experiments with this unit, with the sequencer unit. And of course, now I really have to think about a serious case for my beginning huge modular synthesizer. Next time more. See you. Enjoy your day. Rolf.